Hi, I'm Jutta Haaramo, the founder of Haaramo AI. Thank you so much for having me here today. When my son was diagnosed with diabetes, I was quickly overwhelmed with everything that came along with his diagnosis. It felt as if all of a sudden our family had to turn into doctors, engineers, and data scientists to make sure he stays alive. With the overload of data, we could not help to think that there must be another approach to diabetes care, something that would take away a bit of the mental load instead of adding to it. Even though diabetes is a physiological condition, the mental part can be equally demanding. Being aware of your blood glucose and the actions you took or didn't take takes a huge toll on your brain. Since being less aware of your glucose and own diabetes care is not a viable option for good health, what can we do to reduce the stress and anxiety that often is a part of life with diabetes? What if diabetes management was a positive experience? What if every time you checked your blood glucose, you felt good about yourself, or at least somewhat okay? HappyBob is an app that turns personal health data into rewarding and fun experiences that help keeping glucose more stable. Instead of showing a thread of numbers and values, we turn the glucose reading into stars you can collect. If your sugar is too low, Bob turns purple and notifies you to take an action to make sure you stay safe. And if your sugar is too high, Bob turns yellow and prompts you to level out, but in a fun way. With HappyBob's personalized machine learning model, your past sugar data is used to predict future glucose levels. Diabetes management tools are constantly improving, but the technology alone isn't enough. With HappyBob, users can have more positive and personal experiences with their medical devices. Already, we have built integration with the new smart insulin pen, allowing users to scan insulin doses from the pen with HappyBob using Core NFC. With the help of HappyBob, users can track their dosing data in the app and get encouraging feedback for taking actions for their own care. A very simple way to reduce stress is to show less data. Users do not need to see everything at once, as it can increase diabetes distress. Rather, we try to find ways to communicate only the necessary. On Apple Watch, this means using color codes to communicate if you are in range, too high, or too low. By tapping on the face icon, user can see his glucose value and more details in the app. Spontaneous comments indicate that our approach connects well with the diabetes community. Some of our most active users have been using the app since last summer and keep telling us that the reason they come back to it is the positive, encouraging, and fun take on diabetes. Many users like the snarky feature with more sarcastic feedback, and many people are keen on collecting stars and trying to achieve their daily star goals. Although our main target with HappyBob has been to improve patients' motivation in their own care, our results indicate that the app helps with glucose control too. Here are the results from active HappyBob users who started with time in range below 60%. Each dot represents a user. Blue dots mean that the time in range has diminished, while the orange ones mean that the time in range has improved. The average increase in time in range across all the users is 11%. HappyBob's positive approach and gamification has been working very well, so we plan to improve these. Personal pattern identification is another development area to further improve blood glucose control. We are also working on improving the interaction between the user and HappyBob. We'd really love to improve this more towards two-way communication. The new medical tools are making big improvements in diabetes care, but it's by turning the enormous amount of data into simple and fun experiences that we make the daily life with diabetes easier. If you want to decrease the mental load of your patients, turn their health data into motivating experiences, and improve their time in range, please get in touch. We would love to work with you. Thank you.